Hello, boys and girls. We're back to check our DMR again, so make sure you have out your colored writing utensils so you can check your work as I solve these problems. All right, let's start with number one. Number one, we have 8 plus 6. That means we're adding 2. So I'm going to go ahead and draw 8 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to add 6 to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I'm going to count up to see what my answer is. Before you do that though, if you drew a picture and you practice that strategy, go ahead and give yourself a check. We know that we have 8 on this side, so I'm just going to count on 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 8 plus 6 is 14. If you got 14 for your answer, give yourself a check. All right, let's move on to number 2. Number 2, we have 14 minus 8. So we're going to start by realizing that we are taking away 8. We're starting with 14, and then 8 are being taken away. So let's start by drawing 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have 14 dots drawn there, and then we are going to subtract 8 or cross off 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, if you drew a picture and you practiced that strategy, give yourself a check. Now let's count up our remaining dots to see what our answer is. That's 5, 6. So your answer would be 6. You got 6 for your answer, give yourself a check. And if you notice, we have a fact family going on here. 8 plus 6 equals 14. 14 minus 8 equals 6. So that one's a little fact family going on there. That kind of be a review from first grade. All right, and then let's go down to number 3. Number 3 says what number is shown. So you know we're going to start with our place value chart. If you did your place value chart, give yourself a check for practicing that strategy. And then we're going to plug in our numbers into our place value chart. So if you notice, we only have 1 thousandths block, so I'm going to put a 1 in the thousandths place. If you got a 1 in the thousandths place, give yourself a check. And then we go on to the hundreds. How many hundreds are there? There's only 1. If you got a 1 in the hundredths place, give yourself a check. And then look, do you see any 10s? I don't see any 10s, so we're going to do a 0 in the tens place. If you got a 0 in the tens place, go ahead and give yourself a check. And then we go on to the ones place. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 in the ones place. If you got 9 in the ones place, give yourself a check. So these base 10 blocks represent the number 1,109. Today you could have gotten 9 check marks, so go ahead and count up your number of checks. See how many you got. Hopefully you got 9 because you have a DMR quiz coming up where you want to make sure you get all of the answers right. So make sure you're practicing all of these strategies to get 9 check marks. If you did not get 9 check marks, think of a strategy that you are going to use tomorrow to make sure you get all 9 of your checks. All right, we'll see you back tomorrow for our DMR.